Robin, great to see you. I think the last time I talked to you was straight after that Le Mans victory, and you struggled to get some words out immediately after that spectacular finish to the race. 10 weeks on, is it any easier to articulate what went on in that last stint at Le Mans?
Well, a lot went on. Technically, quite some bad things was going on inside the car. For the last 2 hours, 3 hours was very difficult as we had this air jack issue. We were changing tires with like a balloon to pump up the car, and it kind of damaged the diffuser. So I was trying to hang on, but a half decent car, I have to say, it being 2.5 seconds of the pace. So it was very difficult, and you see the win basically going by because my teammate Ife was clearly a lot quicker, and he was leading till the last lap. So there was a lot of changes of emotion, which was very strange for me because I never really experienced it that way. But at the end, when I was home, I was always texting Charles and Ferdy, just saying like, we won Le Mans. It was a strange feeling, but at the end, I just enjoyed it at the end.
There's always a nice attraction to checkered flags for racing drivers, but you seem to have pretty close one on that occasion. What was it like from the cockpit when you sprinted for the line with Tom just a few lengths behind?
Well, obviously I know the tradition of the flagman standing on the finish line, but I kind of knew what was coming 5-6 laps till the end when the Toyotas came out in front of me out of the box. So they want to have their photo finish, which is quite normal, I have to say. But I was still racing hard for the win eventually. First it was P2, but at the end it was for the win. So everybody was slowing down in front of me, and knowing that Tom was very close behind me within a second, so I couldn't really slow down. And I just decided to turn hard right, even though there was a Porsche on the right of me, which I knew. And I hit at that Porsche. And then, the rear was kind of sliding away. And then next thing I see is the flagman right in front of me. So not sure if we'll see the flagman again next year there, but it's good that it worked out pretty well.
We all know it's going to be super close in LMP2, has been all season, and I'm sure it's going to go right down to the last hour, if not the last few minutes of the season. Dare you look at the points permutations at this stage, or are you just going to go into the race weekend not even thinking about that and maybe looking at it when you enter the paddock here this time next week?
Well, obviously, you look at the standings at the moment. We are P2, 1 point behind, so it's a good position to be in. We know who we are racing with. It's the 2 Toyotas, basically. So, our goal is to finish up front of them, and obviously we need to look at ourselves first. We need to have a good package here. It's actually the first time I'm doing an FP1 this season in WEC, because I always kind of missed it because of Formula E, other commitments. So that's already a better start from the weekend than normal, I would say, which is good. But if we have a good car, we know we can be up front. We were, I would say, a bit unlucky at certain occasions, with Spa having the clutch issue and Monza having some other little issues, and Portimao we had 2 drive-through penalties. So we knew we had the pace to always kind of be on the podium, and I don't see why we shouldn't be on the podium here.
The action itself in LMP2 has been excellent again this season, really close, really fair usually. You enjoy it, we can see that. Yep. I mean, is this part and parcel of your future now more than it was perhaps a year ago? And obviously there's so many manufacturers coming into it. You've got close ties with Audi. How do you see your future in endurance racing in the next few years?
Clearly, I'm enjoying the racing here this year in WEC. It's the first time I do WEC. I'm also with a team which I know pretty well since 2015, so I know the guys for years on. But what my future brings, not really sure yet. Obviously, I'm still doing formally next season in season 8, 9. What is it? 9. Right. So, and then we will see what happens after that. Obviously, there's a lot of things happening in WEC with the manufacturers jumping in. I've been an Audi driver for the last 5 years or something. So logically, I would try to be part of the new program coming up.